Hello students, welcome to Math Made Easy Hybrid Tutorials with Teacher Brenda. In today's lesson, we are going to learn how to calculate the median. Now, to find the median, the rule is pretty simple. You place the numbers in order of size, then find the middle number. So pretty much the word median itself has a clue to the word middle. But there's two things you'll need to do. First of all, you will need to arrange or order the numbers in ascending or descending order. And then only you find the middle number. All right, so let's have a look. And before you go on, there's pretty much a rhyme that you can use to help you remember these average. It goes like this. Hey diddle diddle, the median's the middle. You add then divide for the me. The mode is the one you see the most, and the range is the difference between. So you can try that song. And remember, hey diddle diddle, the median's the middle. So with that, if this is our data, 5, 7, 8, 2, and 1, how are we going to find the median? Step 1, before you find the number in the middle, you will need to arrange the numbers in order. So now the first value becomes 1, followed by 2, 5, 7, and 8. And this is an ascending order, which means from a small number, you work it out to the biggest value. You can do the other way as well, as in like you can start with a big value, 7, 5, 2, and 1, and work backwards as well, and find the number in the middle. So the number in the middle here is exactly 5. I'd use the cross-off method. It's easy. Cross the first number, cross the last number, cross the second number, cross the second last number, and you'll end up with one number in the middle, and that's your median. Same thing, if you're going to arrange the data in reverse order, you still have the same number or the same answer. Now, however, what if our data is really huge, or if we happen to have an even number? So let's see. So according to our rhyme, to find the median, you place the numbers in order. So first remember, order is important. And then you find the middle number. All right, so let's look at another new set of data, 5, 7, 5, 8, 2, and 1. So what do we do first? Order them, rearrange them in an ascending order. So you'll have 1, 2, 5, 5, 7, and 8. If now I'm going to find what's my median, I could use the cross-off method. But when I cross off, I'm going to have two numbers in the middle. Because when I cross off 1 and 8, 2 and 7, I'm going to left with this two digits of 2 5s right in the middle. And how do I find my median now? So for that, okay, both the middle numbers are 5. Therefore, the median is pretty much 5 itself. But there is a way to do this. In other words, you take a little average. You do an average counting. For example, you take 5 plus with 5 and divide by 2. And you will return and you get back 5 as your answer. Now, let's assume that this data was not 5, but rather 6. So what happens now to your median? What's the value of your median? So 5 plus 6 divide by 2. And that will give you 5 plus 6 is 11. 11 divided by 2 is 5.5. Yes, you can have decimals as your answer. All right, so let's move on to some more questions. Oh, that's right. So 5 of the middle, if the data changed to 6, then 5 plus 6, 11, and I said 11 divided by 2, 5.5. There you go. Now let's calculate the median for each of these sets of data. Okay, first one, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. So it looks like the data is already arranged for us. All we can do is find the middle number. So cross off 1, cross off the last, second, second last, third, third last, fourth, fourth last, and you can see now there's one data left, one value. So the median here is 7. Now, what about this data? First of all, check whether it's in order. Yes, apparently it is ordered. And if you're going to cancel the first and the last, you will end up with two values in the middle. And what do? We take an average of that. We take 13, we plus with 5, and we divide by 2. So what is 13 plus 5? You get 28. And 28 divided by 2 is 14. So the median is actually the value right exactly in the middle of the data. That's 14. Now for number 3, okay, as you can see, the data is not arranged in order. So you'll have to arrange it first in order. So 1, 4, 5, 8, and 9. So you can clearly see this is the median. And for the last question here, arrange this data again in order. So it starts with, 5, 9, 11, and 21. However, if I cancel the first and the last data, I have two values in the middle. And so I'll have to take 9 plus 11 and divide it with 2. So 9 plus 11 is 20. 20 divided by 2 is 10. So the median for this set of data is 10. All right, so 7, 14, 5, and 10. Okay, now this is the last question here, and it is a worded problem. Let's have a look. The table shows the wages. Wages means salary. Okay, a small company pays to its employees each week. So in pounds, we just change it to ringgit. Okay, so Daniel earns this much. Kalim earns this much. Zanita earns this much. Janti earns this much. Rice, 195. Fionn, 199 and 50. Okay, so what are we supposed to find? Are we supposed to find the median? Yes. So in order to find the median, first we put these numbers in orders of size. That means start with the smallest value. And that's 195, followed by 199, 292, okay? And then 310, and then 320, and finally 325, okay? Now you start finding or eliminating the first and the last ones values, and you can see, find the middle value or middle numbers, and you can cut, 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 and you can see there are two values here in the middle, which is $292.50 and $310.50. They are the middle values. And remember, when you have two values, what do? We find the average of that value. Okay, the midpoint between these two means you add them up again and you divide by 2. So $292.50 plus $310.50 gets you 603, and 603 divided by 2, this is your median. Okay? All right. So with that, we end the session on finding the median. So what have you learned in today's session? Do you remember the steps on how to find a median if the set is an odd number and if the set is an even number? I hope you know what is odd and even. Odd means 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and so on, including when the number ends in this number, these digits, they are odd. Even means 2, 4, 6, 8, and 0. When the numbers end in these digits, that's called an even number. So if you have an odd set, if your set is just 7, 5, and 3, that's an odd set. To find the median, arrange the number in an ascending order or descending order and find the middle number. It's easy. There's only going to be one answer here if your set is an odd set. But if your set is an even set of numbers like what we saw, you're going to get two values in the middle for the median. Then you've got to add them and divide by 2. That's going to be your takeaway from today's session. So I hope you understood, and thank you very much.